Hey there, it's Matt with 2A Cops, and today I'm here in my studio, or what is going to be my studio. So what you see here, I got this giant white wall that's pretty ugly. I'm going to be putting Savior wall system up on there. This is a aluminum, I'm assuming it's extruded wall system. Bolts onto the studs, comes with rifle racks, comes with hooks. They have lots of other options. I've got some other stuff coming to put up on the wall. I've used this stuff, I've installed this before. Boise Black Rifle has an entire wall filled with this, which is one of the reasons I ended up going with it, because I like how well it works. And speaking of Boise Black Rifle, they've actually provided this wall for me. So they are one of my channel sponsors. They have provided this wall. I'm gonna be going through a quick install video on how to put this stuff up. One thing I learned when we put it up in the store was, let's see if I can bring this in a little bit. You can see all the screw holes that you have for mounting this thing. You don't need to drill anything. But the downside to all those screw holes is that when you mount it on a white wall, let's see if this will show here. When you mount it on a white wall, I don't know if you can see that. I'll zoom in if you can't. But you end up with all the white slots behind that. So the first thing I'm going to do before I install the wall panels is I'm going to tape this area off where it's going, and I am going to throw some paint up there. I went to the Home Depot this morning, grabbed the cheapest can of paint I could, and I had them color match it. There's actually a spot in here where they put the paint on there, and it is a pretty damn good color match. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's just going to be trying to fill in the holes behind the screw slots in the panels. So I will be painting the wall. I'm going to tape it off, I'm going to paint it, and then I'll start installing the wall. So I'm going to sit there. You can enjoy some nice music while I run this fast forward, because you don't want to watch this whole process. Real quick before we get into the installation of what you see behind me, I do need to thank my channel sponsors. Boise Black Rifle is the longest running channel sponsor of 2A Cops. They actually provided this wall system for me. In addition to that, they helped me with lots of other stuff, ammo, guns, all kinds of different stuff on this channel. So huge thank you to Boise Black Rifle. Aegis Gun Care, I use their lube and solvents on all of my guns, whether I'm cleaning them or just getting them serviced and ready to go. I'm a huge fan of their 2230 system, which is their suppressor cleaning system. Looks like a giant blender. Did a review on it. You can see the link right over there. Watch the video. It is a drop it in, turn it on, walk away kind of suppressor cleaner. You're gonna have to clean it up when it's all done, but it does use pressurized solution to blow the garbage out of your suppressors. And last but not least is Watch Company. Gorgeous timepiece. If you are looking for a automatic field watch, if you're in the market, consider taking a look at Watch. It's a veteran-owned American company, and they are as pro-America, pro-2A as I am. Watch Company builds a gorgeous watch. They've also got a brand new dive watch coming out very soon. If you are in the market for a Watch, use 2A Cops as your discount code and you'll save 10%. Watch Company, the watch company that knows what time it is. All right, so I already figured out where I want this. It's going to be a 6 foot by 4 foot section of wall. I marked out on here where the wall is going to go. So at this point, I am just going to start taping this off. The rocket science part is done now. I'll throw an extra layer down here just in case. So the one thing, I'm probably going to end up one panel shy, so I'm gonna have to figure out what I need to do to track down a single panel. But I'm start painting. All right, voila, paint. I've got tons left over, which will work out good because I'm gonna end up putting a frame around this and I can paint it to match. It'll be probably just a quarter round piece of wood. Okay, while that's drying, let's talk about this mounting system here. This guy goes up on the wall, pretty obvious there. Savior includes a couple things in each one of these kits. They give you 2 small little bubble levels. I don't need one. I've got lots of tools, including my 7-foot long construction level there, but they also include the hardware. So each one of these screws is gonna go through that little slot in the wall and into a stud. So the next thing I need to figure out here is where my studs are located in this wall. Before I do that, I am going to pull this tape off if this wall looks dry enough. I'm gonna let it dry for a little bit more. So, hold that thought. All right, paint is mostly dry. I'm gonna pull some of this tape off. And find my stud sensor. So I'm gonna mark the studs on the wall. Let's see, this might actually work out perfect. So if I have that there, I got 2 screws. I have that here, got 2 screws. And over here, I got 2 screws, perfect. So my plan here is I'm going to screw this onto the wall, set the second row on it, get that nice and square. And I'm doing it second row so that it'll hide the screw holes that I put in here. I'll put the second row on, then I'll come back and put the bottom row on below it. I just need a couple of screws to put my level on the wall. All right, now that I got that on there, I should have a nice straight shot with the first row. Let's check and see if my stud sensor was accurate. Yep. All right, that, I gotta loosen this one a hair. Bring this, there we go. Let's take these screws out. All right, through the magic of time elapse, most of this is up. And as I suspected with my superior math skills, I am one panel shy, so I'll end up having to get another panel. This is the last panel that needs to go up, at least that I have. Okay, installation went pretty easy. I think from start to finish, bolting everything up, painting the wall, like literally from starting to tape off the wall to finish was about 2.5 hours, and that includes painting or allowing the paint to dry. My 10-pack and my other 10-pack does not give me quite enough to do a 6x4, so I am shy one panel. I might have to buy another 10-pack of panels. If I do that, this may grow in size. I don't know yet. We'll find out. If you're wondering where you can pick this up for yourself, there are lots of Save Your Equipment dealers. Boise Black Rifle, one of my channel sponsors, the company who provided this for me, is a dealer. They have a giant wall of this in the store. You can go in and take a look at it. They've got the racks. I'm not going to get one of them, but they do make a helmet, plate carrier, and belt, gun belt hanger that mounts on this wall. There are lots of other things. I've got a couple things coming, some suppressor rods so that I can put some of these cans on a rod. I've got a magazine rack that'll hold, I don't remember how many mags it holds. And then I've got a pistol rack coming that I'm gonna fill in somewhere on here once it shows up. Went up pretty easy. If you can use a stud finder and a power drill for putting screws in, it's not rocket science. All right, so you saw the install, talked about where you can get it. This 10-panel kit, which is 5 panels on either side here. It comes with a rack. It comes with all of these hooks that are up there right now. That is gonna run you $3.99. It's available in black, gray, tan, FDE tan, and an OD green. If you want to go slightly larger, there's a 10-panel additional pack, which I have up here on the wall. That 10 panels, it's just 10 panels, doesn't include any hooks or racks. That runs $259. Again, same colors, availability. There's all kinds of additional things, different kinds of hooks, different accessories that are all available in the same colors as the rack system itself. Prior to putting this up here on my wall, like I said, I had helped install the one at Boise Black Rifle, and I've used it quite a bit at the store. I am very, very happy with the way this stuff goes up and with its durability. So if you're in the market for some sort of a gun wall, you might want to take a look at this. It is definitely a lot less expensive than every other system that I have seen on the market. And as always, practice your ABCs. Always be carrying. Make sure you have your firearm on you wherever you go, including around your house. There's a video floating around right now, some crazy dude trying to beat his way into somebody's front door. Have your gun on you. Be safe out there. Have a good one.